Hello students again. We're going to take a little time to give you some tutorials over using the TI-84 plus calculator you would be able to use on the Coyote test. And also, if you're not able to have a TI-84 in your hands at this moment, you can download an app, TI-84 app, to your phone, and I can show you many of the same buttons that you would be able to use with a calculator, just like what we would have in the classroom. So we're not going to waste a whole lot of time. We're going to get started. Again, as a reminder, if you will hit the alpha button on your phone when you go to the TI-84 app, it brings up different things that you can do. We talked about the other day using N over D. N over D. N over D, just as a reminder, allows you to type in fraction form. So let's just do 4 over 5. So we have 4 over 5. And let's just say we add another fraction. So alpha N over D, 3 over 7. The enter button, again, it gives you a decimal. So if you ever had to learn to go from a decimal to a fraction, you can go to alpha, and there it's got the little triangle pointing towards fraction. So you can change that, boom, it gives you 43 over 35. Again, if you need to get a mixed number, if a mixed number is possible, alpha, and then the arrow pointing to UN over D, it will change it as well. So those are just some things to think about. Also, you have alpha, UN over D, if you ever have to type in a mixed number. We've done that before already. So if you had 2 7/8, you could easily type that in. And then, let's say if you want to go from a mixed number to an improper fraction without having to hit the enter button, getting a decimal, just go to alpha. Again, there's that arrow pointing towards the fraction. It'll change it for you. So you do have that on your phone if you've downloaded the app. On the calculator, very similar. You have the alpha key, that green button, and then you hit Y equals. That will bring up your N over D, your UN over D, and then number 3, it's a little bit different. It has it to where it's N over D pointing to UN over D and vice versa. So, for example, if you were to do a problem, or we're just type in a particular fraction, let's just say 18 over 7, the alpha Y equals, that number 3, will convert it from one to the other. Just like I have 2 4/7. If I want to do alpha Y equals number 3, it'll convert it back to a fraction for you. So I just want you to be aware of that. Those same buttons are on your calculator as on the app in the phone, just a different way to get to it. So it's alpha, green button, Y equals, top left. There's your N over D to type in a fraction, UN over D to type in a mixed number, and then number 3 to go from one to the other. What we're going to look at now on a couple phones is we're going to go to alpha, N over D, UN over D, get your need a fraction and so forth. But there are a couple other things. ABS, right here, it means for absolute value. So that's there as well, if you need it, all right there in the alpha area. Something else that we're going to look at in both the phone and the calculator, if I go to math, notice it's got all kinds of different things that are right here on this left column, different things that you could do. Again, there's your fraction conversion, your decimal conversion, but if you go over to numbers, right here, it's going to give you some other options to be able to do. Just like on the calculator, if I go to math and I head over to numbers, first of all, there's ABS for absolute value. Just like here, it's got ABS, absolute value. But if I will go on down on the calculator and on the phone, let's clear that, let's go back to it. I'm at numbers. Right here at number 8, LCM. And then also right here at number 8 on the phone, LCM. What that is talking about is least common multiple. So anytime that you have a question that asks about the least common multiple, or if it's a question about least common denominator. So listen to what I'm saying here. What is the least common denominator between 7 over 12 and the fraction 8 over 18? Well, what that means is you got to know you're dealing with the two denominators. 7 over 12, so that means 12 is the denominator. 8 over 18, 18 is the denominator. So to find out what is the least common denominator, I would go to the LCM and I would type in, for the first one, 12, and there's a comma button right here. 18 was my other denominator, and it tells me that my least common denominator would be 36. Same thing on your calculator, you bring up your LCM, type in 12, you have a comma button, 18, close my parentheses, boom, 36 is my least common denominator. Okay, so if you ever need to find the least common denominator between two fractions, this is how you would do it. You just got to remind yourself what you type in, those two numbers are the denominators, and you separate them with a comma. One other area that we want to look at, if you're wanting to find the greatest common factor, I would go to math, over to numbers. Greatest common factor is also greatest common divisor. It would be number 9. So for the TI-84, you go to math, over to numbers, and then you're going to head down to number 9. You type in, hit number 9, or go scroll down to number 9. Greatest common divisor, greatest common factor, it's going to do the same for both. So for example, using those, let's just use two numbers. Let's say we want to find the greatest common factor between 14 and 21. So 14, comma, 21. Close my parentheses, gives me 7. 14, comma, 21 on the phone gives me 7. That means that's the greatest, the largest factor that will go into both 14 and 21. So that's just how you could use those buttons to help you with your math problems. One last thing that I'm going to point out when it comes to LCM and GCD, you cannot do 3 numbers at a time. So let's take an example. If we're going to find the greatest common factor between 15, 20, and 35. Okay, 15, 20, and 35. I cannot go to math, numbers, GCD, my greatest common factor, and type in 15, 20, 35, close it. It's going to give me an error. Because the calculator or on your phone, it can only do it with 2 numbers at a time. So here's how you would get around that. Math, go over to go over to numbers and down to GCD. You would do 2 of those numbers at a time. So if I had 15, 20, and 35 listed, I would do 15 and 20 together. I get 5. Then I would do the greatest common factor, so math, over to numbers, down to number 9 again. And what I would do is I would do my answer between 15 and 20, 5, comma, and then my remaining number that I need to use, which would have been 35. In this case, the greatest common factor between 15, 20, and 35 is 5. So I just wanted to point that out. It's the same way with your phone, that you're not going to be able to do 3 numbers at a time when working with the least common denominator, which would be the least common multiple, or your greatest common factor, which would be the greatest common divisor on your phone on the calculator. You can only do 2 at a time, and so how you would do that again, you would only choose 2 of those numbers that are listed. We found the greatest common factor between 15 and 20. Once you find the greatest common factor between those 2 numbers, then you would go back and find the greatest common factor between the response that you just got, 5, and then that remaining number. So hopefully this tutorial will help you a little bit with using your calculator on a few more buttons. If you have any questions, again, you can send me an email, call me, or whatever you need to do. We appreciate it. Thank you.